You raise a child, you give them everything, and one day you find out they would rather see you gone than see you alive. How does a heart survive that? That Sunday morning felt just like any other, until it didn't. My daughter-in-law walked into my kitchen, beaming as always, holding 2 cups of coffee. Her name was Patricia, sweet, attentive, always polite. Almost too polite. She handed me 1 cup with her usual warmth, but something about the coffee's scent struck me wrong. Too sharp, almost chemical. Maybe it was instinct from my years as a prosecutor, or maybe it was fear. When she turned her back to fetch some cream, I quietly switched our cups. She took a sip. I pretended to, and within minutes, she started coughing. It wasn't a normal cough. It shook her, deep and violent. Her face flushed. Panic spread. She gasped to my son, "Take me to the hospital." Michael rushed her out the door. My son, the man I raised, the man I trusted, at the hospital. She grew worse. The doctors found poison, not food poisoning. Something deliberate, something planned. And then she spoke. "She poisoned me," she whispered, pointing at me. The very person who saved her. I was stunned and heartbroken. But I stayed quiet. I've learned over the years truth takes its time. The police came. Polite, professional. But I saw it in their eyes. Suspicion at home. They found planted evidence poison tucked in my cabinet. A note that mimicked my handwriting. How convenient. I knew I was being framed. But what shattered me was how expertly it was done. Whoever did this knew me, knew my habits, knew my house. That night, I called Frank, my old colleague, the only man who might believe me. I told him everything, and thank God, he did. We started digging into Patricia's past. What we found chilled me. She wasn't just my daughter-in-law. She was someone else before, and before that, she'd married older men, inherited their wealth, and they'd died shortly after. A pattern, a predator. But how did she plant the poison? She was at the hospital all day, and then it hit me, Michael. He was alone at my house during that time. My son. I checked my security camera. There it was, Michael, entering my home. Sneaking out the back, my heart broke in places I didn't know could crack. I confronted him. I recorded the whole thing. Patricia and Michael, planning everything. She manipulated. He obeyed. But both were willing to see me locked away. Or worse, they didn't know I was listening. Recording. Collecting the truth they tried to bury. We handed everything to the police. The recordings, the footage, the files on Patricia's past. She ran. He was arrested. But justice is patient. She was found, and when the trial came, their lies crumbled. Patricia got life. Michael got 20 years. They tried to bury the truth. But truth, like spring, always finds a way back. Sometimes survival costs more than you expect. I lost my son, my family, the quiet peace of retirement I thought I'd earned, but I kept my name, my truth, and my life. And in the end, even in grief, that's something. Because no matter how dark the road becomes, the light always returns if we just keep walking.